Toysett, Bill Strauss, the gentleman from Worcester, Don Mahoney, the gentle lady from Pittsfield, Tricia Farley-Bouvier, the gentlewoman from Boston, Donna Tyler, the gentleman from Haverhill, Andy Vargas, the gentleman from Barnstable, Kip Diggs, the ranking member of the House Committee on Redistricting, Representative Paul Frost from Auburn, and Representative Kim Ferguson from Holden. I think that covers everybody that's here, and as the members come in, I will introduce them. I know a few of them are some oversight hearings, and I know that they're running a little late. Next, I'd like to introduce, it's been customary in the past when we do redistricting that we have a member of the House bring greetings from the district that we are having this Zoom hearing in, which is District 5. I'd like to introduce the gentleman from Stoneham. He is the chair of the House Judiciary Committee to bring us greetings from the 5th, Representative Michael Seamus Day.
Thank you, Mr. Leader. I'm honored to greet you all here tonight. Welcome you virtually to the 5th Congressional District for this hearing convened by the Special Joint Committee on Redistricting. As Leader Moran just said, my name is Michael Day. I am the state representative for the 31st Middlesex District, which comprises the great towns of Stoneham and Winchester. I've got the honor of providing the special committee with an introduction to and a brief overview, I'll say, of the historic Fighting Fifth, which I believe Chairman Moran and Chairman Brownsberger would both agree is the standard by which all other congressional districts measure themselves. As all of our districts did, the boundaries of the 5th Congressional shifted as a result of the last redistricting when Massachusetts lost a congressional seat. The district geographically shifted from a mostly northwest and central Middlesex to more of a southeastern Middlesex district, incorporating much of what was previously the 7th Congressional, with a little bit of Suffolk and Worcester sprinkled in for some flavor there. I'm very happy that we are projected to be keeping our 9 congressional seats this time around. And it's no surprise that the 5th accounted for 12% of the population growth in Massachusetts over the past decade, despite the fact that we only occupy about 10% of the Commonwealth. So I think we can all take a victory lap for the retention of the 9 seats in Massachusetts because of how attractive this district is. The current Mass 5th comprises the following municipalities. In Middlesex County, we've got Arlington, Ashland, Chairman Brownsberger's own Belmont, parts of Cambridge, all of Framingham, Holliston, Lexington, Lincoln, Malden, Medford, Melrose, Natick, Sherborne, Stoneham, parts of Sudbury, all of Waltham, Watertown, Wayland, Weston, Winchester, and Woburn. In Suffolk County, we claim Revere and Winthrop as our own. And checking in from Worcester County is Southborough. The district, honorable members of this committee, is renowned for its diversity of industry, landscape, and historic features. We boast America's first public beach in Revere, the battlefields of Lexington and Concord, and the headquarters of the world's most innovative biotech firms, which are located in Cambridge's Kendall Square. Incidentally, Cambridge Square was almost home to NASA until Houston got a little full of themselves and used President Johnson to claim it for themselves. We are the home to Hanscom Air Force Base, the estate farms of Sherborne, the concrete peninsula of Winthrop, and the crown jewel of the Commonwealth's parks and open spaces, the Middlesex Fells Reservation, which is also home to the mighty Stone Zoo. Now, I know I'm not telling you all anything new. You all recognize this, but I do think it bears stating that we are known in most quarters of the world as the most educated congressional district in the United States. We are the home of the incredible Perkins School for the Blind, and among many other institutions of higher learning, Framingham State, Brandeis University, Bentley University, and Tufts University. And Leader Moran, a little place known as Harvard. But lest you think, members of this august committee, that we only excel at historical attractions, next generation industry, or having the top brains in the world and the most unparalleled educational institutions and opportunities in the world, allow me to wrap up this little introduction by highlighting some of the political leaders this congressional district has given to our country. the 5th Congressional District has produced in Congress alone 3 future United States senators, including our current junior senator, Ed Markey, and his sneakers, 1 Speaker of the House, 2 husband-wife congressional duos, and 1 minister, United States minister to the Qing Empire, which was the last dynasty of China. We claim the first Congresswoman from Massachusetts, Eleanor Norris Rogers, who served from 1925 until 1960, 4 future governors of the Commonwealth, and the current Vice Speaker of the United States House of Representatives, which is the number 4 position in the House leadership, our Congresswoman, Catherine Clark. Congresswoman Clark, and here I'm going to read this part to make sure I get every part of this abbreviated biography correct. Congresswoman Clark won election to the position of the Vice Speaker of the United States House in November 2020, capping for now what has been a meteoric rise in a political career that began with her election to the Melrose School Committee in 2002. She then won a seat in our Massachusetts House in 2007, where she represented Melrose and parts of Wakefield, but it appears that most commentators agree that she truly arrived on the political scene when she won her Democratic state primary in 2010, eking out a meager 28-point win in what many commentators believe, with all due respect to her opponents in her congressional races, was probably the most notable campaign Congresswoman Clark has run. Congresswoman Clark served admirably in the state Senate before winning the 2013 special election to fill a seat vacated by now Senator Ed Markey. She's excelled during her time in Congress. She serves this district with distinction, and we're proud to call her our United States representative. Honorable members of the Special Commission on Redistricting, I give you the 5th Congressional District, and I thank you for the opportunity to do so.
Thank you, Representative Day, for your comments and your insight on the 5th Congressional District. I too believe that that was her greatest accomplishment by winning that primary against all odds against a young upstart named Michael Seamus Day. This is the second hearing for the Committee of Redistricting. This hearing will focus, as Michael Day just said, the 5th Congressional District. This committee has actively encouraged participation in the redistricting process from federal, state, and municipal officials, public interest groups, and any concerned citizens who would like to participate. We are here to listen and learn from the people who are taking the time out of their busy schedules to testify here tonight, and the elected officials who are taking time out of their busy schedules to be with us tonight. So we can learn more about the 5th as we start down this path of listening and learning on how we should do this redistricting process. We will start this hearing by taking testimony from elected officials. We do this out of a courtesy because, as many of you may know, there are many other events that I'm sure they have to attend tonight, so we will be taking their hearing first. After hearing from the elected officials, we will call on all other who registered tonight through the website, and they will be called in order that they registered on the website. Starting this hearing and testimony tonight will be first have the joy of introducing the 5th Congressional District's Congresswoman, Catherine Clark, somebody who is no stranger to us, as she was a member of the House and served some time in this legislature before she ascended to the Congress.